Today, we are learning about the Pythagoras theorem. This is a theorem derived by a scientist called Pythagoras, which we can help to find the missing distance in right angle triangle. So keep in mind that this Pythagoras theorem will work only for right angle triangle. Let me draw our right angle triangle. This is our right angle triangle. You can see three sides over here, and each of them have a triangle angle. Three sides is there. These three sides have their specific name. The opposite of this 90 degree, what do you say, the opposite of this 90 degree, or the longest side, we call it as a hypotenuse. Likewise, the opposite of this angle, which angle, this we call it as a reference angle. So the opposite of this reference angle will be perpendicular. This will be as a perpendicular. So what about the missing sides? So the remaining, this one will be a base. So don't be confused. Always the opposite side of this reference angle will be a perpendicular. The students often get confused in this. Please keep these things in mind. Now what is Pythagoras theorem? Now this Pythagoras theorem will applicable only for right angle triangle. So what does Pythagoras theorem say? It says hypotenuse square will be equal to sum of two opposite sides, or the square sum of two opposite sides. In simple form, it means h square is equals to p square plus b square. H square means hypotenuse, P means perpendicular, and B means base. Now, let's deal with one example. In right angle triangle, if any of the side is missing, then we can find with the help of Pythagoras theorem. Let's suppose perpendicular as a 3 and base as a 4. This hypotenuse is missing. Now, how we will find out this one? To find out this one, we will change, let me change the color. So the hypotenuse square, will use the Pythagoras theorem. H square is equals to p square plus b square, right? We don't know about the h, so we will keep it h square only. So what about the p? Instead of p, we'll keep 3, and instead of b, we'll keep 4 square. So h square is equals to 3 square is 9 plus 16, which means 25. After this, what we'll do? We will keep root both side, keeping square root both side. Now this square root and this square will cut, so it will become h is equals to, here the root 25 is 5. This is our final answer. Likewise, if anything is missing, if perpendicular is missing, then you can simply use the formula p square is equals to h square minus b square. I have reformed the same formula. Simply I have shifted this b square to h square side. Likewise, if b is missing, then h square minus b square. Use this formula. You can find out all those missing sides in right angle triangle. I hope this is clear. Thank you.